Hello, this is Maple Running, and I'm back with another training recap for my aerobic season of the year 2023, 2024 technically, because this goal is supposed to be hit by next year, so, or in the winter school semester, which is in January, February, because that's when all the races are going to be taking place. But anyways, let's talk about last week. Last week had a bunch of ups and downs. Now, I already recorded this video, but I had some, apparently I didn't record the audio because my audio just wasn't connected, or I unconnected, reconnected, and settings didn't save. So, we're going to talk about this again. This is currently the Monday of week 8 that I'm recording this on, and I have practice later today. Feeling pretty good. I think my legs are feeling pretty okay. Not too heavy. As you might notice that last week, I only did about 110 kilometers, and a lot of that is just because life kind of got in the way. For anybody who's kind of paying attention, who's watched my last few videos, I've been sort of talking with a girl, and so last week we had some few dates, and this past weekend, we were spending a lot of time together, so I wasn't really able to run as much as I wanted to. But honestly, not necessarily a bad thing. So let's just start off the week, last week, with what we did. So we did our warm-up, our cool-down, and then we did the workout. The workout is this one. This was such an amazing workout. This workout, after I finished it, this is what made me think that I am on the right track. I'm doing everything perfectly, at least to what I think I should be doing. And because the goal, as we set out for last week, was the goal is to do roughly 403s with 1 minute rest, 1200, 10 by 1200 meters. So here we did, so all of these were 1200 meters. We got 4-1, 4, 4-1, 4, 4-2, 4-1, 4, 4, 358, 358. The important thing to note with a lot of these reps is that I felt, I did not feel like I was straining whatsoever. I could have done a few more 1200s at this pace, but that's not what this routine is about. It's about feeling that 85 to 80, maybe 90. I don't know the exact percentage, but it's about feeling that pretty moderate intensity. And while I was sweating a whole bunch because it's still hot, this workout felt so good. Next day we did our 15K, and then we went on our date in the evening, and I was trying to run home from her place. But I ended up, we had pho, which is Vietnamese soup for those who don't know, and there was just way too much soup in my stomach that this was very painful, and I could not do 10 kilometers. All right, and then next day, Wednesday, we did 15:10, pretty standard. This felt pretty good. Now, it's strange because this felt pretty good, and heading into Thursday, I was thinking to myself, technically, I could run today. Now, the whole point is to do this, have this rest period, even if I'm feeling good, so that I can, really reset myself. And I think what's really good about this rest day, but also the 2 workout days, is it really anchors my intensity and my training over the week. So we have the 2 workouts that anchor my mileage, show that I'm not going too hard and that I have enough energy to do these workouts. And if I have enough energy and everything's going well, then these workouts should be on pace. The Thursday also sort of acts as an anchoring point, or a reset point, where if I'm able to, if I'm a little overtired, take that rest day, and I should be back by Friday. But even if I'm feeling good, then I just get, it just shows that if I'm feeling good, how do I say this? that I mean, obviously I'll be feeling even better on the Friday for the Saturday, but it means that I'm on track to start adding in more load in other ways. Um, but yeah, so Thursday I didn't feel like I needed to take it off, but I took it off anyways. But then for some reason, sorry, had to sneeze there. But on Friday, you know, maybe this is maybe I didn't drink enough water, or maybe I didn't get enough sleep or something. But these runs, they felt okay. The 15K felt very good. The 10K felt okay. But then by Saturday, I was just tired. Now, to be fair, on Friday, I was doing like a lot of cleaning. And I was doing just like a lot of stuff. I was stressing over a whole bunch because I had this, you know, girl. She was coming to my place, and so I wanted to make sure my place was presentable. So I had to do a whole bunch of cleaning, which took a few hours. Plus like mowing lawns and like stuff like that. So yeah, Saturday. Let's talk about Saturday. So one thing is, most of these workouts have been pretty hot. One thing I'm going to start doing for Saturday workouts is just going like way earlier. But it says it was like 23 degrees, but honestly it felt like 30 degrees. Plus like UV rays were high. I had to stop halfway through this workout. Let's just talk about it. So my first 1,200 meters, this felt harder than normal. But you know what? I was thinking like, this is normal. Even though like it feels a little hard, the first rep, it always feels like a little hard. So I was like, whatever, that's fine. Feels a bit hard. We'll just go into the next one. The next one, 4 minutes, also felt a little too hard. I was like, okay, maybe I'm still warming up into this. 401 felt started to feel it just kept feeling hard. I'm like, oh no, this is gonna be a long workout. By the fourth one, I was like starting to struggle, and then by the fifth one, after the first rep, I ran I think an 83, and I ran I think an 83, an 85, and then like an 87, which I think adds up to 415. And after the first lap, I already knew I was quitting. I was gonna stop the practice. I was gonna abort. This practice, this workout, but I wanted to finish the rep just to make sure I got it done. And so this, I guess we can talk a little bit about failure when it comes to training. So I'm generally so there are two things that we have to balance. One is, if a workout is tough, you know, we want to finish our workouts, because we like, they don't have to be pretty, we just have to finish them. It's really easy to like get into a mentality of giving up, and we don't want to do that. However, there are times where you probably should give up, but you have to like understand why you're giving these up. So for example, I was like getting really hot. I probably didn't have enough water. Maybe my sleep wasn't good, but my hamstrings and my calves were like really heavy. And while I could I just felt like this isn't something I could push past. And so I was just thinking of abandoning the workout right then and there. When I stopped, I had to constantly go back into shade and into like the bathroom to get like toilet paper to like wipe my face, because I was like sweating so much. And then I had to like sit down in the shade for like a few minutes before like I was recovering. And it was technically only 23 degrees, which was strange, because it really felt like 30 or more. So I was considering doing finishing this workout in the evening, but then, you know, I had my friend over, and then I was thinking like, you know what, my hamstrings are heavy, my calves are heavy, so I'm just going to I'm just going to take a rest day. I was considering Sunday I was going to rest, but then in the evening I was like, you know what? Might as well just get this 15K in. Normally this is a 10K, but I didn't run the 15K earlier. So we got at least 110, but yeah, we're going to have to find a way to deal with maybe having a girlfriend. And fitting that in with our running. We're going to have to be responsible about, when we do our training and just sticking to our training. So that's going to be important. What else? There was one other thing I think I talked about in the video that I recorded last night. I was getting... What was it? Not sure. But anyways, let's plan for the next week. So we're going to do 10 today. So 10 times 1,200 meters at, we're going to say 4:03 with 1. I don't know if I should write it in here in my notes in general, but maybe here it's okay to have a workout, or yeah, we'll just say it's okay to be slow during workouts. This really helps with like the not giving up aspect, but the point is, oh, I said 4:03. This meant to be 4. So before I thought, yeah, we can do 4:03, but really, like, we should be aiming for 4 minutes still. But we're okay with like 4:03. So like we're okay with running like 81 seconds per lap. Like if we run in the range of like 3:57 to 4:03, that's like perfect. Doesn't matter, because we're running between 79s and 81s. Now if we hit 8:04, we can be like, oh, okay, maybe we maybe like mentally we like kind of checked out a little bit in the middle of like a rep or something, or in the middle of a lap or something like that, but that's okay. We're gonna go back to aiming for 4 minutes because we know we can like comfortably do that, assuming like everything's good. So we're gonna focus on really like getting enough sleep, getting enough hydration for these workouts. Similarly, this is gonna be the same thing. So 10 times 1,200 meter at 4 with 1. Yeah. So we're gonna aim for today. Hopefully we can do like 20. So this is how we just do it. Our structure our thing out. We do 15, 10, 15, 10, rest, 15, 10. I actually really like doing it this way. We can do 20 in the morning, and then we got 15 and then 10. So this is how like our week looks. I think we have to change this, so it should actually be so actually let's make a change here. This should be 20. This should be 25, 25, 25, 20. Am I getting something wrong? Am I doing my... Oh, no, that does say 140. Okay, perfect. I was like, for a second, I thought that was enough. What are we going to do here? We're going to do 110. We can do 110. We can lower it. Anyways, we'll think about the cross season later. We'll start reevaluating our cross season after we talk to our coach. Oh, second thing. This is, I guess, an important part in the channel. So for the fall season, just want to talk about the fall season for a second. We are making the decision to listen to our like university coach. I know I've been sort of self-coaching myself. Well, that's a little redundant, but I'm doing a lot of self-coaching. I really believe in this training plan, but I've been thinking about. I have a bit of a dilemma. So as I head into the cross-country season, I'm going to be part of the team. I'm going to be a few years older than everyone because just because of how I switched programs. I didn't do all my years of eligibility like early on, so I have 2 more years of eligibility. In Canada, we are allowed to compete, at least for this sport. I don't know if it's different for other sports, but we get 5 years of eligibility, and so 5 years of like competing. So if you compete like twice, I think in one like season, that counts for a year of eligibility. So I'm heading into my 4th year of eligibility, and I'm doing my master's at the University of Ottawa. So I have 2 years to do my master's, 2 years of eligibility. I'm going to be 25 later, and there's going to be a lot of like 18, 19, 20, 21 year olds, 22 year olds. Like that's going to be the general range of the people on the team. So I am a few years older than everyone. I kind of have to be a leader, and I don't mind taking on this role. I actually enjoy taking on this role. But what that means, being a leader means, for me, I think being a leader means leading by example. And so if I want to be a good team leader, I have to listen to the coach and be on the same page as everyone. So we're going to have to figure out, I'm going to have to talk with our coach to sort of see how we can work together. One of my issues that I've had with the coach, and not just with this coach, but like the other U Ottawa coach, who kind of is like more of a head coach, but he was kind of coaching us 2 years ago, and during like the pandemic, is that it doesn't really seem like there's, well, one, training is not individualized, but I get it, you have like 20, 30 athletes, really, really hard to do individual training. But second, it's really, they don't do like long-term training plans. So we kind of just get everything week to week. For example, I probably shouldn't do this on this screen. Hotmail. I'll just show you what an example of our workout is. Not saying every coach does this like this, but we're kind of in the middle of competition, so there's like a lot of congratulations for like the guys who are like running. But this is like sort of how it is, long run. This week's a bit weird because we have like there's like provincials and all that stuff. Okay, I guess I'm kind of doxing some people, but there we go. That doesn't help because you just pause the video and go back, but whatever. So, for example, Sunday long run, and then Monday for those who were competing this past weekend, another long run, I guess. And then for those who weren't competing, this would be me. So I'm a 15 5K guy, 3 times 60 meters hard, so it kind of like excels, I guess. 1,000 meters at 5K pace, 3 minutes rest, 2 times 800 at 3K pace, 3 minutes rest. Like Tuesday, I guess just run. Wednesday, we have twilight meets, which if you don't know what that is, it's just like small meets every Wednesday evening. So for some people, most people are like just treating these as like these races kind of as workouts because people are racing every single week. Thursday, just easy run. Friday off. Saturday, these are kind of like time trials, slash, I guess the 5K people can do this workout. So that's kind of what like, but we just get these like workouts like weekly, and they kind of feel like a little bit made up on the spot. So I would like to do something like a little progressive. Now, if I can't, my plan is just to double threshold during workout days, and then ask for one of the workout days just to be hill repeats, because I'm kind of like copying Jakob's training plan. It seems like I like the idea of doing just using one of these days. One of these workout days as like strength days, and hill repeats are kind of like that speed strength workouts, which actually works really well, because then I can keep my same amount of workouts, threshold workouts, but then just add in one extra workout of essentially strength. So yeah, and then we're gonna like lower the mileage, but we're hopefully gonna add some cycling. All right, well this so yeah, we're gonna have a talk with her, see if we can come to some kind of like compromise. But yeah, all right, I think that's pretty much it for this video. This video actually went on a lot longer than I thought it would go on for, but I kind of just kind of talk, don't I? But yeah, I should delete all these. But as I was saying, I guess to recap the recap of this past week, it was okay, but I need to start consistently hitting these 130, 140K weeks. I still haven't hit 140K. I technically did this week if we include this 6K into week 4, because I ran it after 12 a.m. So I technically did run it on the Monday, but we need to start doing 140K weeks, and we're going to build up to that. So hopefully, we can get... Oh, last thing I want to know. I actually think I'm going to be taking off this 10,000 meter race, because we're just going to start racing when we start racing during the season. We don't need this race. So I might pace it, maybe not, we'll see. But yeah. All right. Thank you for watching. It was and yeah, just thank you if you are watching. You don't have to do anything. You just have to watch. You don't have to like. You don't have to comment. If you want to, I'm very much appreciated. But just watching is enough. But thank you. All right. Hopefully you have a good week with your training. Hopefully, if you're following along, everything's going well. And so yeah. See ya.